try and solve a murder case now.
One of my favorite elements of Scrubs has always been the bantering, the playfulness that you two have on screen together. But I was curious, you know, you make it look effortless. I mean, you do. You make it look so you're in sync with each other constantly. But is that harder to pull off than it appears? I mean, do you
It's
really...
impossible because we don't like each other at all. It's really difficult.
I mean, they always say comedy is harder than drama in some ways. And I was just wondering, is that similar? Do you find it more challenging, or?
I wouldn't call it comedy.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily. Real comedy is very hard.
Yeah, real comedy is
timing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Ours is just kind of, you know,
ours is how we really
I
are.
guess.
You know, I mean, I can't tell you how many times people would be like, God, why don't they just shoot you talking on the side of the, you know, the set?
Well, they're always like, are you guys running lines right now, or just talking?
Yeah.
No, we're just talking.
So we have a natural chemistry, you know, so I guess if we're given a script like that, it just sort of falls into place, you know. Whereas maybe with, you know, other, I don't know, I think it just depends on who you're working with the actor. There's some people where I have a certain type of chemistry with, like, I don't know, just different. Like with Steve, I always feel like a little girl. Like really small, you know, like, you know?
Because he's twice the size. That could have something to do with it.
And then with Becky, you're always like, your eyes just go like flutter. He gets all like sweet.
It does take a little bit of work though sometimes. I mean, I like to run stuff and she doesn't necessarily a lot. It's not bad, it's not, I'm not getting in trouble. She doesn't have to say it, I know.
Well, because I don't like to kill it, that's the thing. And I think especially to keep this sort of spontaneity of it, sometimes it depends on what it is. If it's just like banter like that, no, I'd rather not run it.
And I would.
Yeah.
We don't agree on everything.
Yeah.
But it is fun when we get to liven it up a little bit, lighten it up a little bit. It feels comfortable, which is always nice. Like you can see a lot of times, I think, when we come home from something, like after the thing.
I didn't see it. I
but I remember, I didn't see it either, but I remember being really comfortable after that. And just because we were up last.
Wait, you have to explain what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, the day after, whatever, what was that? The thing.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, on the couch.
The couch.
Yeah. There's a lot of times it's very, very comfortable and very, very easy. Now, it might be boring for you guys, but it's,
No,
but
it
it's
was
nice.
a lot of fun.
There's a lot of times we're always worried that we're being boring. Like, is that
Yes.
boring?
Always.
No, those are really fun scenes.
Yeah,
actually.
but it's for
They're
us.
short
It's
to watch.
very, it's very important. It feels really good to be an actor, but feel natural and comfortable in a scene where you can just talk. I mean, that's where the place you want to get to as an actor. I mean, sometimes I always worry that it comes off boring, but for us, it's really.
Well, that's the relationship that Robin and Patrick have, you know? It's like, we're not necessarily dealing with anything like juicy right now, but there is always that relationship. We're not wondering like, who's the daddy or whatever.
It doesn't always have to be like the end of the world.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, right.
What else?
Go ahead, Robin.
Oh! What were you going to say?
Anybody else? Yeah. We were talking about it a couple days ago because we were filming right now and last year.
Yeah.
And we really, really miss it. I don't know. I really do wish that. Actually, I told Kimberly. What was it, a couple days ago? I was looking. I had to get some tape together for a different thing, and I watched the first episode of the second season, and I called her, and I was like, "Did I call you, or did I see your work?"
I've been getting texts lately. It's probably a text.
I didn't text you.
Yeah, it was probably like, hey, saw the first, awesome, it was good. I don't know about you guys, but like texting, can I say texting is like so annoying me lately. It can be so bland. There's like no emotion in it. And then like all of a sudden you put the end like, exactly, happy face, like that fixes everything. You're a douchebag, happy face.
And I've never laughed out loud.
Oh God. If you ever catch me LOLing, shoot me now.
No offense to everybody that laughs out loud. But anyways, yes, I saw the first episode and I emailed her, whatever I did. And,
Facebook me.
It's
not on Facebook.
I don't, and I said, I was like, wow, I was blown away. I watched that first episode again and it was like really, really good.
Yes.
And I was really surprised.
It was good. We would love for it to come back, but I don't know if they have any plans to do so right now.
I don't think they do, to be honest. It's been a long time already, but I would be very
But it's all about ratings and it's all about who's going to watch it. So, you know, if you feel that passionately about it, write them. Like we said, Brian always reads his emails, Brian Franzi. Email him. Tell him you want it back.
We
Because we would like that.
Hospital and that's a night check.
Yeah, we caught it.
Just not our scenes. Yeah. Ooh. Where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi. Well, just piggybacking on the postpartum depression storyline, it seems like, you know, your parents might have been involved with helping through it. They should call you, or, you know, you should maybe mention that you talked to your mom, or they would be totally involved, I think. You know, did you miss not having them around?
Yeah, the only justification I can come up with for not involving Anna would be that Robin always has to do everything herself, and she's so stubborn that way. And I was actually playing that I wanted to figure it out on my own. I couldn't even lean on my husband, let alone, you know, my mom. And Fenola's unavailable. Fenola's busy doing other things, so I'm sure that's why she wasn't able to come back.
And that was another thing about Night Shift. We had such a good time with them, and I thought
They
it brought
rocked.
such
They
a
were so
special
good.
component to the storyline and to our relationship, which was awesome. So I mean, yeah, it was a whole different show, obviously. They could spend a lot more time on us than they can on General Hospital, but that's
Right.
what I think about Night Shift. What was so special about it? All those scenes. I mean, talk about, like, I mean, there was times where I couldn't even do scenes. I couldn't even be in the same room with them when they were doing their scenes.
I know, they were so sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah. Yes.
So, like, working with Martha Burning, did you talk to her about her big writing for episodes?
Have I talked to her?
She writes for soaps.
Yeah, she writes for the Bold and Beautiful.
Was she really?
I know that
About it.
she, yeah. I think it's awesome. She was so funny the other day. She was like, I don't know if this acting thing's for me. And I was like, too late! Already had an entire career.
She's really nice, though.
Yeah, she's cool. She's an incredible actress. I mean, I remember when I was a little girl and I would watch her. I mean, we sort of grew up together. We've been in soaps around the same amount of time. So, she's great. We love having her. I wish she would stay, but probably not. She looks guilty, so I don't know if she's gonna stay. Anyway, no, I don't know much about her writing career other than that. Oops! Opa!
Yeah.
Kimberly, your name wasn't on the list of celebs going on the next rock soap.
What was it? The boat? Is it the boat one?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, because I got sick.
She was sick for like a week after.
No, it really
We were doing
was.
scenes and she was... No, I'm not even joking.
No, I know. Are you going?
I think so. I don't know yet.
Your name is on the list.
My name's on the list,
Well,
but
if you're going.
yeah.
I had a great time, but
I don't.
know. The boat and me just didn't agree.
She's gonna just fly out when we're like docked.
I'll fly to Mexico.
And then,
Are you gonna go to Mexico again?
don't say that. You got a lot of witnesses.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to Mexico.
It's the same cruise.
Get an ear infection for a week afterwards. I'm still going.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm a wimp.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
I swear, sometimes you guys know more than my own mother. It's so funny. Yes. Yes, I've made some decisions.
Well, yes and no. I don't know. I mean, in a good way. Obviously, it would be great to be back, but we'll just see what happens. I mean.
Why are you all nervous all of a sudden?